What up? It's your boy, AnimeReactions here. Today we'll be doing something a little bit different than usual. Cause I recently, well not recently, it's been like a month and a half, maybe 2 months. I don't know. I didn't really keep track. We got back into Zenless Zone Zero. It kind of reminded me that of an original old idea I had when I was still going under the name XQCOW 25. It was to react to all the cinematics, all the short animations, all the character demos. But yeah, we're gonna be reacting to all of those, except I'm gonna be splitting all of those in their own category, like their own separate video. So today we're gonna be doing short animations. I think I've watched like one of them, and it was the Miyabi one. Cause you know she really intrigued me. You know, she's a pretty cool character. You know, like I'm not gonna watch any of the things I don't find any interest in. So but yeah, we're gonna be watching all of them though this time, so let's get right into it. I'm pretty familiar with this one already, so I won't go too much into detail.
When I grow up,
I forgot about this.
the heads of our family.
I want to kill all the bad guys.
Does little Miyabi know what it really means to be a hero?
To destroy all the bad guys.
Yeah, that's close enough.
Heroes aren't born to destroy, Miyabi. They're born to protect.
Why are all the mothers in this game all so beautiful? Or at least like mother material.
Because the path to becoming
Why are they
a
all
hero
so beautiful?
often comes with losses that can't be undone.
True that. Oh my god. Baby Miyabi. Oh, she already picked up her first sword. I don't really remember what happens in between, but I remember the beginning and the ending of the cinematic short animation.
My Miyabi doesn't need the demon sword. I just want her to live an ordinary, happy life.
Yeah, I feel like anyone would wish for their child to be that. You know, be normal.
Mommy, it's time for training.
Today's training is eating all the veggies on your plate.
I can see where she got the training exercises. Everything's a training exercise.
Miyabi, you can wear this dress when you're as tall as mommy.
Ah, man, how I wish that would happen.
We'll travel together all across Eridu.
It's pretty unfortunate.
Today's afternoon snack is your favorite, melon.
Is that where the melons come from? I didn't know that. I don't remember that.
Miyabi, listen to me and close your eyes.
Oh, that's it.
Will
This isn't a very nice setting right here. Y'all about to find out though. I remember when I first saw this for the first time. This shit was genuinely sad as fuck. I forgot about that. The sword didn't originally have a handle. They were meant to protect the cursed blade rather than use the cursed blade.
Miyabi.
I only point that out because, you know, it didn't have a handle.
This is our last training.
When they put this shit in the game, like this cutscene right here, this specific frame, in the Miyabi story, that shit was like, that shit was sad enough to make a grown man cry. Not gonna lie. That shit was like, it's insanely sad. Yup. And after this, yeah. An absolute cinematic masterpiece. Amazing storytelling.
When I grow up, I'm gonna become a hero, just like you.
Are you sure about that? Yeah. Very uncertain if you want to be like her. I mean, sure, she's a wonderful person, but you want to go through all the hardships? I don't know, man. Wow, that was the first animation. Out of the 4. I think it was out of the 4. Yeah, I don't have much to speak about that. It's just, you know, I already seen it. During the time this first came out, this, like, character was, like, very, very heavily hyped up and sneaked upon. Is that even the right terminology? Sneaked upon. The moment I saw her for the first time, through leaks, through like little like screenshots before she even like became like an actual character in the game. Yeah, I fell in love with this character, and she just happens to be the #1 character, at least in her category. In terms of DPS, I don't really know. And then, you know, just learning about her backstory, it was very interesting. I didn't know it really went like that deep. You know, they didn't really like display that much in game. The fact that you can just like pull up a video, learn about their history, it's pretty helpful, because, you know, I feel like a lot of people would be very, very confused at the very end of that chapter when you see Miyabi's mother dying for half a second fragment of memory at the very end. Very confusing, but, you know, it was a pretty good short animation. Next, we got the Yixuan short animation. I never watched this one. This was around the time where I quit the game for a second, came back to the game after 7 months on the specific update this character came out. But I guess we had to find out about Yixuan's backstory. I was very curious about her backstory when I came back to the game, because again, I quit on update 2.0. I wanted to learn more about her sister. Maybe we can learn more about her in this cinematic or short animation. So let's find out, I guess. Oh, we got the black bars this time. I wonder why they did that. That Jufufu? Yeah, it's Jufufu. I wonder why they chose the black bars on the bottom and
in the blink of an eye.
The top this time.
What happened that day? I still...
You still feel the guilt and regret? I remember her saying that during 2.0, and then, you know, she finally opened up, and now she's like, just like herself, I guess.
You were with me.
Who is that? Is that the old guy? Is that what he's supposed to look like? I don't know. Like that's weird. That doesn't really look like the old guy. Unless that's just like one of the elders. Because the elder we meet, that did not really look like that at all.
Yixuan, we're different from the others. Your talent will become a weapon that can protect everyone. You'll go further than any of us.
Yeah, I mean, that's some very unfortunate foreshadowing. I guess we get to find out. What was that? Was that the previous Wielders of the Sword? It makes sense, but this is pre-Iriel Link, or Ink. Yixuan. Is it leading up to the moment? I think it is leading to the moment we see in the in-game. Why was she caked up like that? What the fuck? I'm sorry. I ruined a very, very critical moment. Oh, that was her. That was her losing her last memory. Huh? Was that mark always there on the sword? I don't know. It's a very hard detail to notice during like anywhere in the game. What does that mean? Why did it disappear like that? Oh, okay, never mind. I thought like that was supposed to be
Always easy.
symbolism.
Here, have a chasuble.
Maybe it is a symbolism. I don't know, like departure.
No thanks. I don't like them.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, see, that's her avoiding anything remotely related to her sister. The reason why she had Yixuan be stationed up in the mountains, she avoids the sword because it reminds of her too much. That's a pretty cool shot. Glad I didn't skip too much of it. Oh, that was pretty cool. Like the next generation. Wow, that was cool. Me personally, I felt like, yeah, this might be just glaze. I think Miyabi's story was better. Maybe if they like explained a bit more in the game, maybe I would have liked her character more. Don't get me wrong, she is a pretty cool character. The more you learn about her, the more like you appreciate Yixuan, because like I don't think no one really knows this, but she is Void Hunter level according to the mayor. Yeah, and she refused the title of Void Hunter. Let that sink in. But yeah, that was pretty good. Again, this might be just glazed because, you know, I like Miyabi a lot more. I feel like the Miyabi one was a lot better. I like maybe not that much better, but in my opinion, just a lot better. Because I feel like there's like two different sides, completely different sides of the spectrum when it comes to Miyabi and the Yixuan short animation. It went for more like an old kung fu, or like maybe like a K-drama-esque soundtrack towards the end. Like a very sad one. I feel like Miyabi's was like more of like a darker tone what it was in this short film. And I feel like the design choice was a lot better in the Miyabi short animation. I don't know, that's just me. Yixuan, you know, completely different tone, but also kind of the same vibes. Just, you know, I didn't really like click with it that hard. But, you know, everyone goes through their hardships. Next, we got that Seed. I didn't know Seed would have a short animation, not gonna lie, because she didn't really seem all that great. Like, we barely get to see her, and even when we do, she wasn't really what I was expecting, not gonna lie. Because when I watched the story teaser for Update 2.0, she was not what was I expecting at all. Because, like, I thought the big robot was part of Orphe's design, because, you know, why would they showcase a robot standing beside Orphe? But apparently that's a completely different side character. Yeah, I was not expecting that, so I probably should have explained this on the full cam, but it's whatever. Let's get right into it. Whoa, this is different. This is the old capital? Yeah, 100% is the old capital, maybe, possibly. Or maybe a Hollow Zero. Or is that the same thing? You know, I don't know. I didn't really like learn much about Hollow Zero. All that much. So, was this robot like just patrolling the area? Or was it an abandoned unit?
Warning, extremely high risk target initiating.
What made him not murder her though? That's weird. Wasn't she a high target, high hostile target? A very prioritized target? Isn't that what the AI said?
Orphan.
So what made this guy not like speak in general during the story? Cause like he barely spoke a word in the story.
Are you concerned?
Like I was expecting him to speak at least like 1 or 2 lines, but barely anything.
I shall teach her how to have a heart. I will plant a seed in her heart.
Haha, seed. Haha, so funny.
As you know, I've been falling asleep lately. You must learn to take care of yourself at such times. Since you like the cockpit, why don't you pilot me?
Oh,
You mean
they've been there since the beginning. I mean, I would imagine because Orphe was a test tube subject, so she started out in that grown body. Maybe I could assume that they're probably around the same age. Maybe, I don't know. This is her trying to perceive human
You tried to
emotion.
dismantle the self-defense system behind our backs? It's only a matter of time before the logic core completely fails. Don't you understand? It's suicide, Seed! Did that even cross your mind?
I have no regrets. I've always prioritized following orders. But just this once, I wanted to prove that I do have a heart. And so does she.
Oh, that's why he didn't kill her. Is that why he was also bugging out? Like he had like a little like surge I guess, I don't know.
Seed?
That,
Seed?
that was a pretty cool shot.
Seed? Are you feeling sleepy again? You keep conking out at weird moments these days. It'll get
Okay,
really
so the reason why he seems like not as talkative or social
good night.
is because of the
Seed.
module he ripped out of his
Regrets.
head. Okay, that makes a whole lot more sense.
Good night, Flora.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty comparable. Oh, okay. Okay, as I was saying, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty comparable to Yixuan's short animation. I feel like that was a lot better than Yixuan, if not probably on par of the Miyabi short animation. I like that one. I went into this probably not with like high energy, good energy with this one, but this one completely changed my my view around the. I did not know that. That's interesting. We got Orvie to speak up a whole lot during the story. Seed? Not so much. I don't know. Even the human character herself barely spoke. Like I was expecting the robot to speak something. No, barely anything at all. Now we know the reason behind all of that. That was pretty informative, and there was some pretty good storytelling. I feel like it's a lot better than Yixuan and probably on par with Miyabi's short animation. That was really good. I like that one. What's the next one? I think it's the final one, if I'm not mistaken. So this one is the last one. I came into this character. That sounded weird. Don't take that out of context. I came into this character introduction with good energy during the time of me playing. I liked her character. Obviously, Miyabi is not my top favorite character of all time in Zilla Zone Zero, but she is probably up there in my top 5. This character, Shunguang, I like her just as much as Vivian, and Vivian is like a top 2 or top 1. It was a pretty hard decision comparing the two during the time I was playing it. I decided I like Shunguang a lot more than Vivian. Although Vivian, she is a die-hard fan for us. She'll do anything for us. She'll do anything with us. She's just a kind-hearted soul. They have competition because you know they're both good cooks. They both really like us. Yeah, well, I think I like Yixuan a lot better, especially her outfit, her casual outfit. Really pretty. But yeah, other than that, right into it. Oh, is this her trying to remember stuff? Is this supposed to be how she depicts things in her mind, or yeah? Because I remember during the story when we were diving into her mind, trying to bring her from the darkness, I guess you can call it. Basically, her mindscape is just a temple of the Yingming sword masters. So I'm going to assume that was her depicting her memory loss, or how it was depicted.
I write down everything that happens every day, just like before.
Yup, lines of the story.
Early morning trainings, foraging, enjoying hot
That
springs,
baby
picnicking.
Jufufu. I didn't think she could look a lot more, I don't know, baby face. They don't know what happens to the Qingming sword master, but you know that's how they solved it during this in-game story.
You really haven't noticed. It's not just your memory. Your vision, hearing, sense of smell, taste, touch. Every one of your senses is slowly fading away.
Pretty accurate.
All for this needless sense of duty. Is it really worth it?
I like that design choice they just did.
My senses are fading away.
I wonder why our faces are carved out like that. Not carved out, but like blurred out like that. Oh, is this where her character menu comes from? I didn't know that because I have her pause screen background. I didn't know that.
Brother, do you remember the song Mom used to sing to us when we were little?
Before it went all downhill. What are we seeing now?
I have to protect everyone! But who exactly is everyone?
I didn't think she could say those lines. She never really acted like that in the story. Who exactly is everyone? That's deep. Oh, is that supposed to be our photo? If that's our photo and we come bring her out of the darkness, that would only make the most sense. Not gonna lie.
I know that one day I'll forget everything. I won't see, hear, smell, taste, or even feel anymore. But I also know there are people I love, and I'm being loved by them. They protected me, and now it's my turn to protect them. That's why I'm willing to become the wielder of the Qingming sword, even if it costs me everything in the end. I don't mind. No one's going to remember you, let alone thank you. Perhaps, but it doesn't matter to me. I love them. That's all there is to it. Always correct with her divinations.
That
Senior Fufu loves
was a
meat
pretty
and
powerful
red
message.
meat.
I'm not gonna lie,
Cooks the best meals.
that hit a lot harder than I thought it was gonna hit.
Brother,
Okay.
these are the people I want to protect.
Well, I'm probably not gonna include all that speech, but that hit harder than I thought it was going to hit. I was getting in the feels, but I wasn't gonna be a bit. Yeah, I mean, it's okay to cry, but you know, I wasn't gonna cry on camera. Yeah, man, that was a pretty powerful message. The last time I cried at something like as deep as that was, looking back, I kind of regret crying at that movie, but it might have been Bell, or it might have been this one. Makes a lot more sense when Rengoku died in Mugen Train. Yeah, those two were like the only films that I've actually cried to in the past. I don't want to say century, 10 years. 7 years. I don't want to say the other number. Yeah, that's a little bit about me, but about the film though, I not gonna lie, I might rank this higher than the Miyabi one. Not gonna lie. Although the Miyabi one, it has the right amount of like emotional moments. I feel like the message in this one is a lot more powerful than the Miyabi one was trying to convey. Maybe not better, maybe just as comparable, on the same level. Yeah, I'm gonna rank this one higher than the Miyabi one, not gonna lie. Like I said, Vivian is like a top 1 or a top 2 character of all time for me in this game, and the fact that I can like rank her just as far as Vivian, it really says something, you know, because I really like what they did with this character. It's very unfortunate how not immersed I was in the story because of an issue that Hoyo refused to fix many months later, aka the missing voice lines. I mean, yeah, it did get better over time as I was playing it. Like, she had all her voice lines, but I would have preferred if she had her voice lines at the very end and at the very beginning. The littlest details are very important when it comes to storytelling. That was all of those on Zero short films. Those were my rankings. Shunguang, Miyabi, Yixuan. I still don't know how to say her name. I always get it wrong every time. If you enjoyed today's video, leave a like. And if you're new around here and you want to see the next Zone Zero reaction. Subscribe and stay tuned. If you want to go and see my walkthrough or gameplay reaction, you can go on the channel that's displayed on the screen. And you can go into my VODs playlist on that channel. My entire playthrough, raw footage of me playing the game. If you want to see that, I guess just go on that channel and do what I said. But yeah, peace.